I mean, it's not the best I could do. It's in my last video, I obviously said I wanted to be a game dev, and I have had practice. And by practice, I mean like 5 hours in tutorial videos. I mean, if the first video wasn't enough of tutorial simulator POV, I don't really know. It's not terrible. I mean, it's difficult, it's hard, but you know, what are you gonna do with it? Have you ever gone to the grocery store? I nearly just did that again. I keep doing this. We're not going to touch that door anymore. We're going to talk about my game. So, what am I going to call it? Well, I'll just name it like Breakpoint or Point Break. One of the two. One of my first steps that I did was not plan it out. I decided to jump into a tutorial, try to learn how to do the most complicated thing. And that obviously worked out, didn't it? So, after I struggled and struggled, I decided to stop doing that, and I made a Trello board. Future me, insert Trello board, like right here. So, and this was just like the little things. Like, I obviously want to take this step by step, like, and I labeled the most simplistic things, like WASD movement, crouching, sprinting, and then put more complicated things there after. So, and it wasn't that difficult. You watch one tutorial that's like 5 minutes long. Shout out to those guys that made the 5-minute tutorials. In terms of what I've made, I have finished the WASD movement, and then I finished the crouching, sprint, and then also a jump button. What the basis of my game is trying to be is kind of like an ultra kill post void type, where it's just like a movement shooter and like very fast-paced movements. I think it's going to be simple, to the point, and I don't want to make like the next Call of Duty. What makes my game unique, that to make it different from, say, an ultra kill or another movement shooter? I remember seeing that other one, that Warhammer one. I might play that one just to make sure. But I want to have a two-hand system where it is you can do specific actions with one hand and specific actions with the other hand. So basically it would be, you would have your one hand here, and it would be like your gun or your grenade item, what have you. And you shoot it, reload it all with one hand, Doom style. And then the other hand is your grab hand, your hand, where you can grab enemies and you can grab projectiles and whatnot, throw them back, and I have a idea with that. So my idea would be, basically, with the grab hand, you can grab obviously like enemies. So my concept would be, you'd grab an enemy in the face, and then you can carry them around. But if you slide, so like there's a slide function because it's a movement shooter, you drag their face on the ground, and then that kills them. Or you can obviously like throw them. Also, if I would do wall running, same thing. You would grab an enemy, jump and do a wall run while scraping their face across, and then I think if you would I would want to add other mechanics too. Say you get an ability where if you press this key while sliding, you can lift up the ground like a fire trail, or like throw ninja stars or whatever. One of the main guns I want to do is that shotgun where in Terminator 2 you can spin, where he spins it around. I want to make that as one of the shotguns. Pistol, I've always loved suppressors. I think like just the style of them are really cool. I remember seeing a video of like putting like a tracer suppressor on like an airsoft gun. I really want that. It's just a concept, and this will probably take way longer than I think it's going to be, and I expect that. Some closing remarks. I mean, this is not really a long video, but I am working on a long video though right now. It's not based on making a game, it's based on modding. I have been really into modding Cyberpunk right now, and I am making a full modding kind of tutorial and like list of all my mods right now, because I really I really like what I've done with it, and obviously there's still a lot of more mods, but that'll come up later. Yeah, that's it. Hey guys, editing me here. Just wanted to mention some closing remarks on something that I noticed while editing. First thing, on my first video, I got my first comment by Black Maze. Black Maze, thank you so much. You don't know how much that means to me, and to anyone that's watching this, please go check out his comment. Black Maze on YouTube. You can also look at my video if you want. Not shilling, but just check out his content. Black Maze, thank you. I also wanted to say that some channel remarks on what is going to be new or changing. I think I really want to continue with what I'm doing right now on YouTube. I think it's fun, and I like the idea of editing and everything. So some changes are going to be, I'm going to kind of retire the POV thumbnail thing, because I actually want to make my own thumbnails. And well, I make all of them. I make them in MS Paint, and it's fine, but I think I want to retire and actually make, while still kind of funny, but more thumbnails that are related to the actual content. Some things related to the game. Even though in the first video I mentioned it's going to be an Unreal, I mean from the thumbnail, not the actual video itself, I've been having a lot of struggles with Unreal, and it's just because they throw everything at you and I don't really know where to start. So I'm scaling back what I'm doing, and I'm going to be working in Godot. And I really like Godot right now. I think it's simple, but I also just want to know some basic coding knowledge, because while I like doing like learning and going through tutorials and whatnot, it can get a little boring, and that's not how I like learning. I'd say I'll probably have something up in the next maybe couple months. I want to be able just to have a space where I can move, shoot a projectile, and whatnot. But obviously that takes time. Oh, so this is like my first long recording, and I messed around with obviously the green screen thing. I'm gonna go buy a green screen, like an actual green screen. They're cheap. It's like $9 on Amazon. That's fine. So it's actually much high quality content. I did mention the Cyberpunk video. Cyberpunk video, it's gonna take a long time. I mean, I have over possibly like 120 mods installed, and making a very concise video is gonna take a long time. And then making all the assets and the videos and the audio, it's gonna take a long time. So probably don't expect that for maybe a couple months. I'll make some videos in between there, and just to pad that time and give y'all something to watch. So I think that's it. Just wanted to say thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you want, and see you in the next video. Bye.